Howdy tankers, here is the VK30.02M. This is the Tier 6 German medium. This was my first Tier 6 medium. I have a lot of games in it. I was terrible with it. It's a tank I bought back and have been playing a bit more. If you look up my stats, they are terrible. But I've been having some pretty good games in this tank now that I have a better idea of what I'm doing. Here is a game in which I'm platooning with Epictetus. We are heading over toward the windmill side here on Castilla, and we're going across the river toward the town. This is a tank that is a pretty good sniping tank. It's got a good long 75mm gun with 0.35 dispersion, so it's pretty accurate for a Tier 6 tank. It's not super mobile. It's kind of sluggish for a medium, but you can get where you need to go. It has some armor on the front, but not enough so you can really do much with. But as you can see, we're up here. We're trying not to get in each other's way, and sniping across the way from this this nice little spot here. I start to turn around, and then I notice that their E25 has exposed himself, so I put a shot into him. Back up a little bit, look for another shot. He's pointing right at me, hits me. Epictetus goes up, takes him out. And time to turn around. I repair my fuel tank because I need some mobility here. And come up just in time to take out that heavy. We are working, trying to get lots of focus fire here. The gun has a decent rate of fire. It's got decent penetration at 150 and 194, rate of fire of 9.75, so decent rate of fire. Alpha damage, average damage is 160, which is workable for a Tier 6 medium. Managed to donk that shot despite the good accuracy of the gun. But it's got quite good penetration for a Tier 6 medium. You can get shots in, penetrating the lower plate of this KV quite easily. And boom. There's only one enemy tank left. I head around to the left here. I should have gone to the right. As you can see, there's a nice opportunity to take a shot, and I'm not going to get around in time to take this last enemy out. But that's a good example of focused sniping fire with medium tanks. That was a second-class medal, good damage. Me and Epictetus managed to really contribute to that game. Here's another one with me and Epictetus. I've put some camouflage on the tank. We are on False Creek and heading up toward the cap area and looking for opportunities to get in good focused sniping fire. You can see the accuracy of this gun is good. I can aim in there. Looking for shots without interfering with my platoon mate. Managed to track him there with a tiny little shot there, and he pulls back. And it is time for us to move up, and this is going to be a fairly classic example of focus fire. We're on opposite sides of this building, which means we can play peek-a-boom forward and back. I put a shot in, I pull back, I reload, I pull up, I wait for my partner to get out of the way, I put a shot in, I pull back, I reload, I move forward, kill this tank, take a shot from the other VK, pull forward, and boom, he's dead. So we have, as a team, focused down these 2 enemy tanks. The only 2 kills our team has at this point. Now we're going to head over to the cap circle area. Looks like most of the enemy team was up over by the stone bridge. We're going to put some cap pressure on. Head over here looking for sniping shots. Don't quite get that one. See that nice long-range sniping shot. The .35 accuracy of this gun is something you can really use to your advantage. Pull back into cover because we don't know where the enemy tanks are. And I move over to this side. Get blocked by a couple of different tanks. Try a blind shot, not sure whether that came through. Spotted by somebody. We're getting sniper fire from out there. Take a shot from the right. Pull forward. Try to get under cover. And there's an enemy spotted over here. Reservoir Anko. I miss and he gets one in. Didn't quite give it enough time to aim in. And here's an enemy heavy who really probably shouldn't be back there sniping. I try to pull forward in time to reload and get another shot into him, but I fail to do so. And decide to move over to the right here where Epictetus is working for shots. Get a shot in. And another one for the kill. Now we know about where the last enemy tank is, and now he's spotted back there. And we want to pincer him. So I'm moving in on the right side. He's not exposing himself. He's got a really big gun. I don't want to take a hit from that. So I wade my way to the other side of this rock. He's backing up. Should have aimed for his drive wheel. Didn't do that, but did fire into him. And that's the game. So this one was another second class medal. I did pretty well on damage, a couple of kills. Epictetus did really well. Shows what a platoon of mediums working like this can do. In this next one, I'm platooning with Spalling Apart. He's in the VK2801, the German Tier 6 light tank. This is actually the first night of play with that line of tanks, so this is the first night that version 2.6 dropped. We head up to the windmill and don't find anybody, so I'm going to speed it up some more. This game doesn't go quite the way the usual battles on this map go. So we head over toward the church. And we find some enemy tanks. You can see I'm making use of this accurate gun. Don't get that one. This is where this tank does well, firing through small little cracks and crevices, giving very little in the way of opportunity for the enemy to put in accurate fire. This game we happen to have a another member of our clan Triari playing in T150, so we're working together overall pretty well here. You can see these guys are confused, they're not sure what's going on up here, and I'm able to just put one shot after another into them. Don't get that one. And I'm finally spotted. Kill him. Missed that. Bounce that one off the side of his, looks like turret. Kill him. Start taking fire from across the way. Use my octaves. I'm going to repair that because this is a situation in which I really do want the ability to spot enemy tanks. So, a couple of bad trades there. Took some damage without doing damage. Just a little slow on the uptake. You notice Spaulding has gone down there. He's a light tank, he's quick. But I don't want him to be alone down there, so I am heading quickly up as soon as I realize that. And work my way down. Get one shot in, but now they're below my gun, so I have to head down this hill. Probably should have tried for a ram there, but you know, since it's a fairly heavy medium, but I don't usually think in terms of ramming for whatever reason, so didn't think of it in time. But able to do a bunch of damage here, and boom, that's the game. So over 2.2k damage, second class medal, solid performance there. Here's another one with Spaulding. We are on mines and doing a hill rush. And we managed to take the hill. We're on the side that makes that a little bit easier. And this tank does have some gun depression, so I'm making use of that, trying not to expose myself too much. They are focused on the tanks in front of them primarily, so don't get that one. Move forward, take a shot, miss that. Nice shot there. Decide not to back up because nobody's pointing at me at the moment, and I've got a good opportunity there. Should have fired into his drive wheel. One thing I need to work on is focusing more on tracking enemy tanks. It's an incredibly valuable thing to do. Always think in terms of hitting drive wheels whenever you can. Now we have an enemy who's flanked around the side. I don't want him free to just take whatever shots he wants to take, so I've turned to deal with him. Backing up. Put one into his turret. And another one. And he's dead. He focused on me, and so a teammate could get him. Now we're heading down here, and I switch to APCR, and I start putting shots into the cupola of this AT. 2 penetrations, and he's dead. Switch back to AP. One remaining enemy tank here. Did track him that time, and a kill. Now we've got a Sherman Jumbo up here. Can't easily go through the front of that tank at an angle, but I can hit the side. He puts one into me. I hit him back. This is clean up. He's not going to survive this. Would have liked to take that tracking shot, but didn't reload quite in time before he backed up. And I do not have that shot. So I move up, switch to APCR. I'd like to get him. Move up, he's backing up, and somebody else takes him out. That was a very solid game for me. 2,500 damage, first class medal. Starting to like this tank. Hope you liked the video. Please like and subscribe.